So let's talk about the future. It's in the news. I mean, I also get asked that a lot from clients about what's going to happen to Social Security. Is it all going to go away? They're talking about reducing benefits. There's
Even though they just gave inflation increase.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where is, put on your, or look into the crystal ball and tell us what's the future of Social Security.
The future is, I don't know, but here's
strong statement right there. Very bold.
Here's what I
ball.
think. You have to remember we have an aging population, right? We have the baby boomer generation that is getting older. They are on Social Security. So statistically speaking, I think 70 million Americans are now on Social Security. Okay, so that's a lot of stress on the system. But that population is getting older, and we have a younger population now putting more money into the system. 1.4 trillion goes out every year in Social Security payments. So just think about that. So they have to raise that amount of revenue. And remember, that's raised through W-2 paycheck, 6.2%. So one thing that they could do, and they've started to do this every year, is how much of your paycheck goes into Social Security. So just to put it in perspective, someone today who makes $160,000 and someone who makes $1.6 million, they actually put the same amount into Social Security. Because once you earn a certain amount, you no longer participate or no longer have that 6.2% of your salary into Social Security. So they could increase that amount, which they have done, and that opens up how much money goes into the system and therefore has more money to pay out through benefits. Second factor is they're going to eventually have to raise the full retirement age. We talked about in the beginning of the segment how
No one wants to do it, though.
Yeah, no one wants to
be that politician.
Well, that's the thing,
Not if they want to get reelected.
That's the thing, right?
And I think that's, Keith makes a great point, is why don't I think Social Security would ever go away? Because there's a couple things that old people do, and one of them is vote, right?
Yes.
And no politician is going to say, I'm going to take Social Security away, or I'm going to raise the full retirement age. Now, it has been risen, right, over the years. Not drastically, by about 2 years is the full retirement age has been risen over 40 years, although life expectancy's got a lot longer. But I think they will start to raise that. And what they'll do is they'll grandfather people in, and they'll make it, like my son, his full retirement age will probably be 75, right? But they'll gradually increase that over time. Because I think the scariest thing is now on the Social Security printouts, which I've alluded to a couple times here, they have actually put on here, and I had to see it for myself, that, they will run out of reserves in 2034, right? So basically, and at that time, they say we can only promise that 77% of the benefits can be covered by the income coming in. So, again, I think they'll have to find a way.
10 years to fix it.
10 years. They got time to fix it, and it's all based on politics and how they're going to do that.